How to create a vision of success. The way I always explain it to my clients is that we are going on a hike. We're all going to go on a hike together to climb a mountain. Now, you might climb Mount St. Helens, I might climb Mount Hood, and someone else might be on Mount Kilimanjaro. So we've all had alignment that we want to go climb this mountain. But once we get to the trail, and we show up and we're looking around and we see none of the people that we thought were going to be here are here, we realized we all were climbing different mountains. So the first thing that we have to do is we have to make sure that we are all heading in that same direction. Then we have to make sure we're all going to take the same path. Are there shortcuts? Maybe somebody wants to take the shortcut. Maybe someone wants to climb the side of the mountain. Maybe someone else wants to take the leisurely walk to the top, right? So then we have to get aligned on the path that we are going to take to the top of that mountain. We also have to get alignment on what tools and supplies we need, on who's going to be the leader, right? So as we think about creating this vision for our organization, for our employees, we are helping them understand exactly what to expect, what mountain they're going to climb, what path they're going to be on, and they can then better plan what tools they need. They can help you problem solve. So rather than having them on Mount Kilimanjaro and trying to solve for maybe rock falls, maybe that's not the deal that you're dealing with, right? Maybe their issue is scree where they're at, and you're not dealing with scree. You're dealing with ice, right? So we want to make sure that we are all on that same mountain so that we can problem solve together. Now, to create that vision, there's a lot of different ways that you can get to a point of a vision statement. You might have a vision statement or a mission statement. It's really awesome if you have like a motto or even a mascot where people can really identify with that and really quickly get on board and aligned. Now, if we're going for the most advanced tool, depending where you're at in your organization, we have the X matrix. The X matrix is a way for you to look at your goals for like your 5-year plan, your 1-year plan, this maybe quarterly goals and measurements that align to that. So this gives you a great picture of how all of these things are connected so that you can be sure that all of the activities that you are doing are connected to that 5-year plan, to that 1-year plan, right? So that's a really advanced tool to use. Let's go one step up from that. Let's step back a little bit. So let's look at a scorecard or a bowling chart. So this is a way that you can see some of the measures important to your organization. And you can start to say, where am I at? Am I performing the way that I want to? Am I meeting my goal? So this is a great place for you to just start monitoring month over month how you're performing. It's a good place too to be able to give you a challenge. So this month, my challenge is to go from red to yellow. Next month, it's from yellow to green, right? You can choose one each month to try to step up. Now, maybe I'm going to guess if you're in this course today, you might not be at the point that you're ready to build a scorecard. And for you, that's completely okay, right? I don't expect everybody to come in here with a vision that they know off the back of their hand, that they know exactly what they want. So for you, I would ask the question, what does a good day look like? What does a good day look like for your business? For each of your employees? What does a bad day look like for your business? For each one of your employees? Now, if you don't know the answer to that question, as most of us probably have not articulated the answer to, then that is going to be your mission this week, is to get that vision. What does a good day look like? What does a bad day look like? Now, maybe you want to include your team in this discussion. Now, what I really recommend is whenever possible, you'll notice I always recommend that you work with a team. Now, in this case, what you can do for these questions is simply have your team bring a white piece of paper to your next employee meeting. Fold that paper in half and ask your team to brainstorm to just go ahead and write on one half, what does a good day look like for that employee? On the other half, they can write what a bad day looks like. Now, you may or may not have them hand this in. They can do it anonymously. That will give you a lot of great information in terms of if your teams are aligned. Are people way off? Is somebody in Mount Kilimanjaro? Somebody else is on Haleakala. Somebody else is on Everest, right? Is everybody on the same page for what a good day looks like? You can also have this as a discussion. So discuss with your team, what are the different responses? Where do we want to go? Now, what's awesome about this exercise is after you do this for a little while and you get a better idea of what a good day looks like, you start asking that question, you're going to find that there's measures associated with that. Measures, which means that you can put them on a scorecard. And when you have them on a scorecard, you can start thinking about how they align with the bigger picture, the bigger vision of your organization. This is one quick way that you can start to establish that vision of success for your organization.